Hi, this video is about the Fate dice, our special, unique engine, effectively, of the game. The activation system is ruled by these little dice here. So how does that work? Well, assume this is a third turn of the game, for example, and we have endoskeletons here fighting and assaulting, going through the barricades against these few remaining army men, which are obviously standing in for the resistance fighters, because we haven't got them yet, they're still being made. But, you know, the endoskeletons are fighting, this is turn 3, whatever, doesn't matter, any turn during the game. So what, we begin the turn by rolling, turn 3, by rolling for initiative, so, or for tactical edge, I think is the word. So this player will roll a d8, and roll an 8. This other player will answer by rolling a 1. So clearly this player has the tactical edge. Which means that basically this player gets to decide who is the first player to roll the Fate dice and get some activations. So let's say that the endoskeletons decide to have the first impulse. The first by impulse I mean is a number of activations. The number of activations you do in that impulse is based on the dice. The dice will tell you. You can get 1 activation, 2 activations, or Fate. Fate means normally that you don't get any activations. You have lost your initiative, you lost the impetus, and that dice just gets given to the other player. Dope. And in theory, of course, that means you can lose initiative when you need it. You may sit down for 2 turns while the enemy takes initiative and activates quite a few of these models. You don't quite know. However, your heroes, your commanders for both sides, the humans are better at that than the machines, because the machines are a bit slow and relentless. They have other advantages. But the humans are better at overriding fate. Basically, the commanders can go, no, there is no fate, come with me, and they can actually trump this, but only a limited amount of time. So you'll see, when we talk about characters, we'll talk about these. So how does it work? So the machine player rolls 1, and so he gets 1 of these activation markers and decides that he's going to activate that model. So he will move, fire with it, do whatever he needs to do, and the moment he finishes activation, he turns it into a activated done. Then the human rolls a 2, and he gets 2 green markers and decides that he's activating this model and that model. Then activates this model and goes, right, I will move here and cover and fire, so he does his thing, and then he resolves this model is gonna just not move, take aim and fire from there, resolved. Then the dice goes to the other player, which rolls Fate, for example, and oh damn, so the human gets to roll again and gets to activate. So plan, I rolled another 2, I have to plan the activation, I want him and I want him. And then I execute and see what happens. So that's the activation system.